Saudi clubs, man. These Saudi clubs are devious. They are. The Saudis, man. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Why am I seeing reports that Al-Nassr are planning on offering Rüdiger $100 million over 4 years? That's 25 M's a season. They really do want to beat Al Hilal that badly. I saw that King Saudi Cup. Man, I don't know about this, people. I don't want Rüdiger to leave. I don't want Rüdiger to go anywhere. Rüdiger is my guy. He's one of the best center backs in the world. And I don't think people really understand his importance to Madrid, especially last season. Eder Militao, out for basically the whole season. David Alaba, out for basically the whole season. Rüdiger was the one consistent player in that back line. And he's performed well this entire season without really having a stable center back partner. You know, Nacho, more times than not, was there. But there was times when Tchouaméni was playing next to him. Danny Carvajal was playing center back next to Rüdiger as well sometimes. And this guy's levels never dropped. I think if he was to go check his pocket right now, Erling Haaland might fall out. Don't forget that performance against Man City. Don't forget that performance in the Champions League final. Where was Fulkrug? All right, now let me not be shameless, because Fulkrug did have a few chances that he missed. But point is, Rüdiger is an elite defender. And he's had one hell of a career. And he still has a lot left in the tank. But I do think he would be interested in leaving. He's 31 years old, so not super old. Just won the Champions League. Won it with Chelsea a few seasons ago. He's basically completed football at the club level. Let's be honest. And the money that Saudi is offering these players, it's a lot. Like, how much you think Rüdiger is on right now? I bet you it's not close to $25 million a season. Rüdiger is probably making like 15 a season. 25 million? 100 M's in 4 years? That's a lot of money. And the Saudi league, they're growing. And they already said that they will be back this summer. And you guys already know, I rate the league. Every time I talk about what Saudi are doing, I always praise it because I don't fault them for spending money. I think it's smart. Not only is it helping their league grow, but it's also going to help the country bring in more tourists, which is also going to bring in more money. Now, Al-Nassr, they got a few big-name players there already. Sadio Mane, my guy Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, they have talent in that team, and Rüdiger would arguably be the best defender in that country. And if you see how Al Hilal have just been dominating, won the league, won the King Cup the other week, and that's without Neymar, because Neymar has basically been injured this whole season. Yeah, I don't blame Al-Nassr for wanting to go out there and sign a center back. And I think Rüdiger is somebody that I would target if I was them as well. Hopefully he doesn't want to leave, right? Hopefully Madrid can maybe persuade him to stay for like another season, because I don't think we could replace him. I don't even know what's going on with Nacho. At the time of this recording, I'm not too sure if Nacho is staying or going. His contract runs out in a few weeks. And I think that we offered him a new one, but Nacho is not even good enough to be a starter for us. He only starts if there's injuries. Eder Militao, he's now fully fit, and I expect him to start next season. But if you start Rüdiger, then will the center back pairing be David Alaba and Eder Militao? I mean, it's not bad. But I like our back line a lot more when Rüdiger is there. On top of that, he's a shithouse, bro. This guy Rüdiger is freaking crazy. Like, you see him, like, he's always bothering other players and being real physical. And, I mean, anytime somebody scores, Rüdiger is damn near chokeslamming them. I mean, like, I love this guy. His energy is fantastic, and he is super important to what we have going on. But if he leaves, I'm not going to blame him. It's a lot of money, bro. I don't blame any players for going out there and chasing the bag. Rüdiger has nothing left to prove. He's won it all, except for a World Cup. Aside from that, what else is there for him to do? Now, hopefully, him just being at Madrid is enough, and he's like, nah, this is where I want to be. I'd love for that to happen. But go get your money, bro. I will never be mad like at a player that goes out there and gets bro, this is their job, right? Like, they're not fans like us. We view it very differently. Like, we'd go play for our clubs for free right now. These players, they're not viewing it that way. They're going to do what's best for them and their family. And a lot of people that get mad at players that go to Saudi, or, you know, before Saudi, it was China. Before China, it was like America at a point in time where they were giving out big deals. It always seems to come in cycles. But I think the Saudi money is a bit more stable because they just got all that oil. They're rich as fuck. So they have that bread to invest. And I think the Saudi league is entertaining. And it's I think it's up there as being really competitive because it's like 8 teams in that league are all spending a lot of money to try and win it. It's not like these other leagues where you only have like 1 or 2 teams in the league that are actually legit threats. But yeah, man, I hope that Rüdiger stays. Can definitely see him going though. But it's gonna be super hard to replace him. I think if you end up losing Rüdiger this summer, a center back has to be a priority. Especially with David Alaba coming off of injury, Eder Militao being injured most of the season. Let's see how they are gonna be able to play for a majority of next season. But you have to go out there and sign maybe like the Lenny Yoro kid or somebody else. I have no idea. But yeah, you would have to reinforce your back line if Rüdiger does end up going to Al-Nassr. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section, people.